y'all excited. I gave y'all some watermelon. I'm eating like a American. I'm eating like a American. My phone? All right. Let's do this. What? Right. Where y'all going, baby? Y'all not leaving me. Y'all come on back over here. We got so much going on.
You want to leave Roxy alone. She wants to go mess with Roxy.
You can leave my babies in here. Y'all, I got my babies in here. Come up, Venus. Zeus. So, I just got home. You see, here's Zeus. You want to come, Venus? Come on, girl. Come on. Here's Venus. These are my babies, y'all. I just got home, so my wife funny. They've been missing me. Ain't you been missing me, girl? And so, I know, it's Wednesday night. I had to get home so I can get to Bible study. My baby seemed tired. We were outside in the backyard, right? So when I first get home, they're all over me. My pups all over me. So we were in the backyard doing some, having some watermelon together, enjoying some watermelon. And now you can tell my babies are tired. But, there's so much I want us to talk about that I had to make sure. I'm gonna print this out too. Got some information on it. So I gotta print it out, and then what I gotta do is put the comments on my phone so I can see them, because sometimes I can't see them in this little corner when you guys ask some questions, and I want to get them in the corner, because let me tell you why. There is so much right now going on that I want to ask you guys about, that I may have to do a two-parter here. I may go for 30 minutes here and then come back after church and do another 30 minutes. Because I'm confused with a lot of things going on in this world today. And I need your help. That's how I'm gonna put this. I need your help to help me figure this out. I'm absolutely confused. Mind blown. And what we become here is I want to talk about it. Amazing. Nothing short of amazing. You guys all right? My babies, y'all. It's the one thing. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Phil? How you doing, brother? You good, buddy? You good? Zeus, my man. Zeus, Aurora. Let me get it printed out. Let me get what I printed. Let me get what I printed. Come on. Wait. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Come on, watermelon. Hey, come on, guys. Come on. Come on, girl. Here. My girl won't take. Here you go, Aurora. See, I gotta get them in here, or they'll run around, and I won't be free. Here you go, baby. Here, come on, girl. Oh, come on. Come on. And y'all relax. Stop breathing hard. Sit down. They're excited when I get home, right? I don't have time to finish eating this, but I want to tell you guys. Locker room. So much going on. I just got back. I mean, literally, right now, from NBC in Connecticut, going over the Australian games. So it was me, L, who's going to be the host, and then I got Clay Matthews, and Nick Foles. So y'all know, Nick and I have been already grinding on that Dallas, Philadelphia, and then Clay and I have been messing around with that Dallas, Green Bay stuff, you know? So it's fun all the way around. But in the locker room today, excuse me, I want to take a few minutes to talk about what's going on. First of all, as far as sport, in the sporting world, and this is why I said I'm going to come back in 30 minutes. There's some things. I'm going to do sports here. I'm going to try to just stick to sports. Like, there's a lot going on. We have pro players going back to college. And it's LSU again, it's Lane Kiffin again, all of that stuff. We have the NFL eliminating the Pro Bowl. That means there will be no more Pro Bowls. You will just get the distinction of being a Pro Bowler, but there will be no more Pro Bowls. And they put in a new system. Tom Pelissero was talking about this earlier today. When we were at NBC doing our practice run, Tom Pelissero was talking about it. The new players' fines and stuff that they have going on, like a hip drop type. Players will get suspended one game for any of the following. Players will get suspended one game for any of the following. Jim, what's up, man? Waymaker, you gotta get that mic, bro. Oh, you guys can hear me? Can you guys not hear me? I ain't even talking to the mic. What do you mean? I'm talking on this. Wait. I tell you, I know what's up. Let me make sure this is not on mine. Wait a minute. Okay, I can hear you. What are you talking about? So what are they saying? Maybe that was something else. We can hear you. It just sounds a little like you are in a cylinder. It's gone. Okay. Maybe I should. You mean the lock on? Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna put some earplugs on, so maybe it'll sound better. Now, come on, somebody talk to me. How can you guys hear me now? Is that better? Is that better? Let me see what we got. Is that working better? What happened to the stream? Can hear you loud and clear, sir. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Now, let me jump into this because I'm telling you, we got so much. It's so crazy what's going on, man. I'm tired, girl. Um, all right, as I started with, the NFL has eliminated the Pro Bowl. And and I will say, I don't know how upset I am about that. I mean, nobody was playing football anyway in the Pro Bowl, and then we went to flag, and it's still now you can get hurt easily playing flag as you can playing real football because you still got to run and all that stuff. So The only thing that bothered me about getting rid of the Pro Bowl, it was such a great event when we were playing because we really played the game. And selfishly, I'm wondering now what happens to my Pro Bowl MVP. You know, some people sometimes when I get autographs and everything, they're always asking Michael like, can you sign this? Can you give me an autograph? Can you do this? Can you put Pro Bowl this MVP or three-time Super Bowl champion? Whatever they want me to put. And now they just killed the strength of my Pro Bowl MVP because who's going to remember a Pro Bowl MVP? Get down from there, girl. Get off that couch. Get off the white couch. Get down. Look at Venus. Man, she wants. She. I wish y'all could see her over here. Get down. Come on. Here you go, baby. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Come here. I gotta offer some meat. Get off the couch. Come here. Get down. That's a white couch. You guys cannot. Don't get on the white couch. I told her she shouldn't have put it in the white couch. No, girl. All right. All right. All right. Listen. You got that. You got that. Okay. Let me work. Let me work. So I'm kind of distraught about that. Pro Bowl's gone. No more. Gone. Out of here. Get out of here. So from now on, they're just being recognized. Earlier today, Tom Pelissero was telling us about all of these one-game suspension things, but he says there's going to be a chance to get out of it. Like if you get hit with a fine, but then you're not a repeated offender, they're talking about possibly giving you back the money at the end of the year or something like that. He was trying to explain to us because they just want to make sure that they catch the repeat offenders and not penalize people. If they're trying to clean their act up and everything is inadvertent, or they really didn't mean to do something, or really didn't mean to hurt you, which I do like that kind of stuff. That they're doing that they're trying to say we're not just trying to fine you and take advantage of you or police you and take away your money. We're just trying to clean up the game, and they need to clean up the game. So I'm happy with that. But you know with the start of this football season, there's so much to talk about. If I heard correctly, because everybody's talking about Aaron Donald possibly returning, I saw something on social media where they were talking about, I know he had 1 year left on his contract, and and they're saying the holdup is, I guess, the money thing. Aaron Donald says he wants to come back, and he says I just probably want to go play with Miles Garrett, but that agent is saying, wait a minute, let me see how much money they have. They want you back. Everybody's stirred up now. Agent sees opportunity, rightfully so. I'm not saying he's wrong. Aaron Donald said, I see opportunity. If they're going to play in the Super Bowl here in my home, right here in LA again, I want to be in that. And hence now we have this. And you have time to work through the negotiations because Aaron Donald's not coming in the training camp anyways. And yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens. Will the Rams hold out and say, "Listen, we understand how great he is. We've always admitted that, but we thought this was something he wanted to do. We didn't go to him. I don't think they did. He came to us. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, I love you too. I love you, bro. You give me sugar. Okay, baby. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and Aaron Donald's the one. I mean, I heard. I see your boy out here. He's out here pushing it. And Sean McVay, and I love Sean McVay, so don't say anything. I love Sean McVay, but he's out here pushing it, right? Trying to get it done. But Aaron Donald's trying to get some money done. Let me tell you, another thing I want to talk about as far as the Rams go. I told y'all about CJ Daniels. Did you see the game he had the other day? Did you see that? I was just texting him. I'm so proud of him, man. The way he's played. I told everybody, watch CJ Daniels.
He's going to play a significant role this year. This year, I guarantee you, for the Rams. I'm going to tell you how his mentality is. Those of you fans, you know that one play he made was all I needed to pull and to reach down inside of him and pull something great out of him. It was already in there. All I'm doing is looking for moments I can grab a handle and help snatch it up. That play in Notre Dame, one play can set you on a course that's on a course to heaven for a guy like CJ Daniels. That one play, that one-handed grab touchdown when he came to the sideline, the enormity of the play and the way we acted on that sideline. Me grabbing him, saying, "That's who you are." I was shaking in him. That's who you are. You are our big play guy. Every game, you must make a big play. That's your job. All year, I was telling him that, and he made plays for us all year. Now I see him with the Rams. When I went over to visit the Rams, and you guys will see that on the White House here in the next, well, the day we drop the NFC preview, we'll start dropping down all of the visits to the school, to the campuses, and you'll see, man, this dude is different, and he's going to make an impact with these Rams this year. And putting that in him, talking about you are our big play guy. You make plays, make big plays. I get the Rams camp. That's the same thing they were saying. They said, "Oh man, this dude makes big plays." Dude, it filled my spirit to hear that when they said that. When I got to camp, they said, "Michael, CJ Daniels, that boy from Miami, he's making some big plays." I said, "That's what he does." I thought all the way back to that Notre Dame play and me being on the sideline and me saying to him, "That's what you do. You are the big play man." It becomes a mentality, dog. And now it's not something you are hoping for. It's what you are expecting. He expects to make big plays. And he took that to the Rams, and I guarantee you he's going to be making big plays. Puka Nakua is now doing what Cooper Cup used to do. So he searches any spots on the football field. Between him and Devontae Adams, that stuff gets taken care of. Puka can get upfield a little bit. Devontae is getting a little older, and but he's still great, and he plays greater at the goal line because he's so quick in and out of his breaks. He's so great in and out of his breaks. And you're doubling team and Puka, and Devontae now gets some one-on-one, and he kills you. Now you got CJ Daniels, who loves to make the big play up the field, and what does he have? He now I love Carson Beck. I love Carson Beck. But let me tell you, Carson Beck, strategic, smart guy. He wasn't the big play quarterback, throwing the ball down the field all the time. And CJ Daniels still made a lot of plays. I had some, I was eating salad here. I got salad stuck in my mouth. Salad here. Um, Matthew Stafford is a big play quarterback. He's going to be peeking upfield all the time. And everybody's going to come down and try to crash down on Puka Nakua and Devontae Adams. Squeeze everything down. And that's why I've been telling everybody, CJ Daniels going to knock people, it's going to blow people's mind with the plays he made for the Rams this year. And I love that part. That's what I love because he's such a great dude. Now, I see people hitting me up talking about how about them Cowboys. Let's talk about them Cowboys. Yes, he is. CJ Daniel been nice since LSU, and he's built for the NFL. He is. He is. How do you say it? How do you say that, man? AD small s housefly. Adds housefly. How do you say that? I gotta learn how you guys do all of these, I'm just, barbaric with this. How you do all come up with all of the, do you know where I'm at? I thought she was a Niner fan. Who you thought was a Niner fan? My guy, bro. What do you think about Camden Brown? I love him, man. Let me tell you something, dog. Pop twice. The kid, the young, I can't say kid. I'm an old man. I say kid, but this young man is a baller. And now they're back here. I just got back today. I'm reaching out to Camden Brown today because I want to tell him to make sure he checks in with me. And even because I'm going to watch everything he does. Every time he plays, I'm going to watch it, and then I'm going to give him some feedback. Man, please don't even try that. No, don't. What is that? Don't code. What did you? What was that name? What's your name, bro? I'm finna get you out here. Is that Don? Don Costas? You trying to say now? No way the Cowboys are going 7-10. Oh, Von Miller was a strong addition. You're right about that, buddy. You're right about that, Danner. You're right about that. But this dude, Don is trying to Cowboys going 7-10. Get out of here. Cowboys at worst will go 12-5. And I'm talking about that. That's at worst. It's not about the regular season. This won't be about the regular season. The regular season will get done. You know, it's going to be more about what do you do after the regular season? What do you do in the playoffs? Because you're going to deal with Philly, you're going to deal with the Rams, you're going to deal with San Francisco, you got the Seahawks, you got Chicago looking like they look and ready to take a step. This is going to be a big year for the Cowboys because they have all that they need now. And the way this has happened, everybody is in camp. You see, this has to be message sending year. The players, everybody that complains to Jerry about complain about Jerry that says, "Well, we don't get the deals done. We don't get the deals done." We got all the deals done this year. The only way to talk to Jerry, Steven, to help them break those habits, to make sure we're like this all the time, is to go out and have a huge season this year. That's why we got so much riding on this season, man. We got so much riding on this season. No way the Cowboys go any worse than 12-5. That's what I'm saying. I go through that schedule, it'll be hard for me to find those 5 losses with with what I'm seeing. With a Camden Jones now. Okay, girl. With a Camden Jones now. And even look at this. You saw Jonathan Mingo the last game. He's making plays up the field now. You know why? Because he's saying my ass is on the line. They got this young dude that came in here and he's balling. I have to go make some plays. And Joe Milton solidified the number 2 quarterback spot. And dude, think about this. And this is what I want y'all to see. And this is why it's so damn important for the Camden Browns and the Jonathan Mingos to develop. Because now what do we have? While Dak, CD, and George Pickens are controlling everything and balling out, now we need Joe Milton, Camden Brown, and Jonathan Mingo to get our defense ready. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want some slouches getting our defense ready. We want guys trying to prove to the other guys, the Camden Browns and the Jonathan Mingle, every day in practice to try to prove to the CD Lambs and the George Pickens that I belong playing with you. This is the reality of building a champion. You see how it takes care of both sides? So you can't say, well, we got 2 good receivers, but we don't have any depth because the depth is what prepares your damn defense. It's when you get a Camden Brown who's pushing a Jonathan Mingo, and now they're going scout team. How hard do you think they're going to run? You Jonathan Mingo got to step his game up. Ain't no bullshit. You can't shit around here. You can't bullshit. This kid is playing, making you look bad. And you've been here longer. How is that happening? Because that kid is afraid for his job. He's trying to make sure he doesn't lose his job. He's out here giving all he has, and that puts pressure on every other receiver that's been here longer than him. Because why is he making those plays and you are not? And then you step up and make those plays. Now you got to carry that out through the year. Because Camden Brown, he's not going to stop. When I talk to him, he's talking about how, man, I just can't believe I'm here, man. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to take a break on nothing. I'm going to go hard all the time. Dude, this is how we feed each other. Those young guys going hard, and then I when we had it, I would come over and watch my guys. I would come over and watch my guys sometimes when they're going up against our defense, and I'm egging it on. Come on, how you think Jimmy Smith became Jimmy Smith? Man, the Jimmy Smiths, the Rondo Gastons, all of those dudes that I had here, dude, dude. We used to eat defense up. Kevin Smith, Larry Brown, Deion Sanders, we went after them. And I stayed on them to get that defense ready. I would go to and say, Gaston. I saw his son too when I was with the Chargers. His son plays tight end. He came to me. He said, what's up, Unc, man? I'm Orlando Gaston's son. I said, I know who you are, bro. You look just like your dad. I talked to dad. He said, I know, sir. I know. I said, you're not gonna call me sir. He was like, I know, sir. My dad talks about it all the time. Was my boy, man. And then a run they went to Miami and went off. He did great down there. All of those young receivers I had, man, I put their ass to work. If you're not going to get my routes, but you can prove to me that one day you can run my routes by putting it on that defense, playing scout team. And that's what that's what George Pickens has to make sure they are doing. Dude, I want to, guys, I want to start something here. And I want us to talk about this because speaking of the Cowboys, I had dinner with probably the number one Cowboy hater, and that's Stephen A. last week. And some things he was talking about with me. What are you saying about Gaston, man? I didn't know he had Gaston. I know about Jimmy Smith. I didn't know you didn't know we had a Rundy Gaston? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was here. O was here. Jimmy Smith was here. O was here. They just couldn't get on the field. We weren't letting them on the field, but they were here, made plays in practice, and waited on their opportunity and went elsewhere and made plays, man. Those my boys, man. So yeah, he was a great player, man. And I love what his son is doing. His son is a great player for the Chargers. They're going to do well. No, no. What is a curse, man? Jimmy Johnson curse. Get out of here. Rowdy is a curse. Get out of here. Might look at early, late 40s, go play. Man, I'm not looking like I'm no early 40s. Dude, let me tell y'all, man. Who said that? Who said that? 2 cents. 2 cents. Let me give you this, man. Because it's so funny. I swear to y'all, you my peeps. So I share this with you guys. I got so much I want to share with you, peeps. I know I can't get in. I gotta go. I gotta go Bible study, and I'm gonna come back and do another 30 minutes. It'll be a little later, but I'm gonna do it because it's some things I don't want to tell you what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what's going on. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Ed Jens. Ed Jens, Michael, you always look well maintained. I appreciate you saying that. Man, I appreciate you saying that. But I'm going to tell you about what's going on. What's going on with me and Stephen A. So I want to come back and talk about this, And I want because I know I don't have time now. And just and I want us. to have a conversation about this Lindsay Clancy stuff. That's what we do as family, right? I want to come back and I'm going to crank back up another live. And I know you guys have heard about it, right? It's everywhere. And I want to make sure that I'm saying and seeing all of this the right way too, guys. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. This stuff here, it scares me. Uh, that's another thing I want to talk about. We got, we got Sterling Sharp was my man. We got the Lindsay Clancy stuff, right? The Clancy, Lindsay, Lindsay Clancy. You got people. We just gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this because I hope we're not pandering towards trying to say let women off if they kill their kids. Because hey, get off that. Stop. Stop. I don't know what's going on here, but I saw on some clip when I was coming home the number of people dressed in pink talking about like free. Stop biting that rug. Stop biting my carpet. Talking about free Lindsay Clancy. I can't even. I just want us to talk about it. I'm trying to give you the facts without my emotion so you can share with me your real thought without thinking that I think one way. That's why I got to come back and talk to you guys about it. And I'm being honest with you. I got to go talk to God about it first. That's the whole reason I'm going to cut this off and go and pray about it so I don't say anything crazy. Because and you know, I've been on the other side. Like I told you guys, I've been on the other side where I'm just blown away. You got little babies that are gone. And then you got people coming out online talking about saying stuff like, yeah, yeah, I was running. I jogged by here one time and I thought, what if I just tripped and my baby just laying up in the tree grinder? Like trying to show support for Lindsay Clancy, you're sharing your inner deep thoughts. Like you wanted to walk or go running, trip and fall, and your baby lands in that tree grinder getting grind up. I mean, people actually posted something like this. I'm like, I hope this is AI. I know. I hope. But what scared me was all of the people that were dressed in pink when she came to court. That's what makes me think maybe it's not AI. And even they were talking about it. The lady that was doing the report for the news, she's this is a former prosecutor. They made sure they said this is a former prosecutor, now broadcaster, journalist, or whatever. And she even wore pink in support. I'm just saying, man. Wow. 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 This is getting real crazy out here. And it's some things we have to talk about, and it's serious that we have to talk about. Now, so listen. Let me run and come back. I will tell you about what's going on. I will tell you about me and Stephen A. Smith. I will also talk to you about this Lindsay Clancy thing. And I just want to hear from you guys. Okay, I just want to hear from you guys. So let me go pray up, and then I come back. And I want you guys to meet me here. You'll get the signal. I want you to meet me here and have a conversation with me. And I see what you're saying, AG. Stephen A is a joke. You know what I mean? I understand. I'm hearing and seeing a lot of things. And I want to have a conversation, just an open conversation with my family, who I consider you guys to be my family. I want to be able to have an open conversation, share my real feelings, my thoughts, and all of them without, you know, I want it. This is a safe space, and we're going to talk about it. Let's just do that. Let's meet back here right after Bible study. I promise I'll be right back. Appreciate you guys.